Hello, dear children. Today we are going to learn about our environment. So, children, can you name 10 things that you can see around you? Yes. So, look around you and name 10 things. Yes. Yes. Can you look around and mention 10 things? Yes. So, how many of these are living? So, you have seen 10 things around you, right? In that, how many of these are living? Yes, how many are non-living? Yes, you know living and non-living things, right? Yes. So in that, how many in your around how many are living and how many are non-living? Yes, what is the difference between living things and non-living things? Yes, so living things can grow, right? Yes, living things will grow, but non-living things will not grow. So living things need food to grow, but non-living things does not need food to grow. So living things can move, right? Yes, but non-living things cannot move on their own. So the word environment means it is our surroundings. So environment means it is our surrounding, everything that surrounds us. It is called as environment. So everything that surrounds us will form our environment. So look around you. So there are people and there are plants, even animals, buildings, car, roads, and so many other things, right? Yes. So in that, people, animal, plants, they are living things. They can grow. So they will grow. They can move on their own, right? As they need food to grow, right? So this people, this plant and animal will grow. They need food to grow and they can move from one place to another on their own. But this road, buildings, car, chair, tables, these are non-living things. So these cannot move on their own. So they doesn't need any food to grow. So these things will not grow. So these are the non-living things. So both living and non-living things together will make up our environment. So around you, you can see this living things and non-living things. So these all living things and non-living things together will make our environment. So to make our environment, both living things and non-living things are needed. So what is environment? So environment means it is our surrounding. So it includes both living things and non-living things. So now let's see natural and human made environment. So natural environment means it is made by the nature. It is grown naturally. So natural environment, it includes all those things made by nature. So which are the things made by nature? Yes, look around you. So in that, which are the things made by nature? So it is like soil, water, air, plants, animals. So these are the natural things. It is not made by man. So it is naturally occurred in the earth. So it is naturally occurred on the earth. So these are like soil, water, air, plants and animals. These are the natural environment. So human made environment. So human made environment includes the things which are made by the human beings, like buildings, road, car, computer, clothes, these are the part of the human made environments. So there are two environment, that is natural environment and human made environment. So natural environment, it will include all the things which is made by the nature, which will occur on the earth by naturally. But human made environment is made by human beings, like buildings, it will occur naturally, no, right? It's so human beings will build these buildings, roads, car, computer, clothes, all these are the human made environment. Next, our needs and wants. So we need air to breathe, right? Yes. So water to drink and food to eat and house to live in and clothes to wear. So air, water, food and shelter are our basic needs, right? And so without this air, without water, without food and without shelter, are we able to live on the earth? No, right? And so these are the basic needs of the human beings. So air, water, food, shelter are our basic needs. So these are our basic needs. These things we need to live. We can live without computer, without television, without transport facilities, but without air can we live? Without water can we live? No, right? Even without food can we live? No, right? Yes, even shelter. So without a shelter, human beings are not able to live. So these are our basic needs. So these are our basic needs. So we cannot stay alive without these. So but do we need a computer, a television, or a mobile or car to stay alive? To live on the earth, do we need all these? Yes, no, right? Yes, no, because these are not our needs, these are our wants. So our wants, and we can stay alive without them. So our wants, we want that. So some things we want to lead our life, to lead our luxurious lives. So but we need a basic things to live, but our wants are unlimited. So every day we want one other things, right? Like we want computer, some days we think that we want phone, a mobile, we want car. So these are not our basic needs. So these things, we doesn't need these things to live on the earth. So these are our wants. So which are our wants? Like computer, television, different types of mobiles, different types of cars. So these are our wants. So our wants are unending and far exceed our needs. So our wants are unending. We don't have any end to our wants. So every day we want one other things, right? So today we think that we want mobile, so tomorrow we think that we want car, tomorrow again we think that we want computer. So our wants are unlimited, so it doesn't have any ending. So but from where and how do we satisfy our wants? How do we satisfy our wants? Yes, we can do it only from our natural environment. So with the increasing population and these increasing wants, every day our wants are increasing. So our natural resources are getting used up very fast. So because of our unlimited wants, we are using our environment, we are spoiling our environment. Yes, so because of our unlimited wants, our wants, we are spoiling our environments. So forests are being cut down to create more farmlands, housing, colonies and factories. So nowadays you can see forests are being cut down. Why forests have been cut down? Because to build a house, to build a factories, to build a colonies, our forests have been cut down. Even trees are being cut down to make furniture and to make paper. Even animals are also being killed. Why? Because of their fur, which is used to make clothes. Even more car means more petrol. Even we can see a different kinds of vehicles on the road. So to move our vehicles we need petrol, right? To get the petrol we need to dig our earth. So more today we are using more petrol. So this is also spoiling our environment. Next is pollution. So why pollution happens? Yes, so pollution happens when something harmful enters the environment and spoils it, right? Yes, so why these pollutions happen? Because of our needs, because of our unlimited needs, these pollutions are increasing. So pollution happens when something harmful enters the environment and it will spoil the environment. So things that do not decay, and things like plastics will pollute the environment. So things which will not decay on the earth, it will spoil our environment. So our greed for more and more things is polluting the environment. So we want more car, but smokes from car is polluting the air, right? Yes. So we want more clothes, we want computer, but waste from the factories producing these goods is polluting our rivers and seas. So we want more cars, we want clothes, so we want computer. These are produced in the factory, right? Clothes, cars, automobiles, right? Computers, all these are produced in the factories. So in factories some waste materials are waste things are put into the river. So this will pollute our river, even seas also. So farmers are polluting the soil. How farmers are polluting the soil? By using chemical fertilizers, right? Today many farmers are using chemical things for their crops to grow. So to get more products, to get more things from their plants, they are polluting the soil. They are using fertilizers, they are using chemical fertilizers. So these chemical fertilizers will spoil the soil, even it will spoil our food also. So farmers are polluting the soil by using chemical fertilizers to grow more crops. So to get more crops, farmers are polluting the soil by using chemical fertilizers. So Gandhiji has said, this world contains enough for everyone's needs but not for everyone greed. So Gandhiji says a thought that this world is containing enough for everything, everyone, means this world is enough for everyone's need but not everyone's greed. So we need to control our wants and our greedy demands for more. So we need to put a stop for our wants, so it will not spoil our environment. So but every day our demands are more, right? Yes, so we should put a stop for our demands. So let's see how can we save our environment. So saving our environment. We need to save our environment, but how can we do that? Yes, here are some ways we can adopt. So we can stop wasting paper. As wasting paper means cutting down more and more trees. In fact, we should plant more trees. So, children, you should not waste paper. Why we should not waste paper? If we waste more paper, we need to cut more trees. Why we need to cut more trees? Because papers are made with the trees, right? So when we waste more paper, we need to cut more trees. So put a full stop for wasting paper. Next, we can stop buying things which are made by killing animals illegally, like things made from fur and ivory. So we should not use the things which is made by animals skin. So we should put a stop for buying things which are made by killing animals, like illegally. So illegally some animals are killed to make clothes. You can see some belts are made. So some belts are made from the skin of animals. So we should put a stop for buying these kinds of clothes. Means there's the things which are made from animals. So we can cycle or walk to nearby places instead of taking a car or a bus to save on fuel and control air pollution. So if you want to travel near to your places, please use a cycle or you can walk. So instead of using your car, instead of using a bus, so by using a cycle, we can save our fuel. So this, and we can control even air pollution also. So we can switch off lights and fan when they are not needed to save electricity. So to save electricity, we should switch off lights and fans when it is not used, when it is not needed. So it will save our electricity. So we can shut taps when not in use to save water. To save water, so we should put a stop to the taps. Means we should shut our taps when it is not used. So we can refuse to use polythene bags. So we should refuse to use the polythene bag, which is very poison for the soil. Means it will not decay inside the earth. So we should put full stop for the polythene bags. Instead, we can take a cloth bag every time we go shopping. Whenever we go for shopping, we need to take a cloth bag. So the World Environment Day is celebrated every year on 5th June. So every year Environmental Day is celebrated on 5th June. So on this day, let us pledge to save the environment from pollution and destruction. So children, do you know that Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or Clean India Mission was launched by Government of India in 2014. What is the main of this Swachh Bharat Abhiyan? So the main aim of this campaign is to put an end to open defecation. So means the practice of people defecating in the open. So in India, through the construction of personal and public toilets. So the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan also aims to ensure that the street, road and water bodies, railway station and other public spaces in the cities and towns of India are kept clean. So it is the largest ever cleanliness drive launched in India.